Welcome to Live Life Legendary, your personal evolution portal where you will find podcasts and mini courses to improve your life every week. My name is Prince, and this is the final part of How to Change Your Beliefs mini course. In the previous video, we learned how to identify and analyze our limiting beliefs. In this video, we will uncover a step-by-step process to shift your belief systems from limiting to empowering. You just need one more thing before creating belief systems that support your goals, and that's to believe in three things. You must believe that you have the ability to change your mental contents and thus your life. You must believe when you allow yourself to let go of your limiting beliefs, change is natural and instant. And finally, you must believe the time for change is now. I suggest not to begin the belief transformation process unless you have accepted these ideas as your truth. Alright, now that you have decided to accept these beliefs, we can move ahead with changing your belief systems. From the previous video, you may have figured out some of the limiting beliefs that hold you back. That's a good start, but we should not stop at that. Knowing our limiting beliefs may lead us to think and act differently for some time, but it's not going to last long. The problem is that most of our limiting beliefs have a lot of references and emotional intensity, which adds a great deal of resistance to change. We need to let go of our limiting beliefs. However, the deeper they are embedded, the more effort and time they will take to be removed. You will need three virtues to make this happen. First, self-efficacy, which means believing in your own ability and worth. Second, self-evolution. It's your ability to be courageous enough to let go of everything that makes you you, and to be determined enough to learn and transform yourself into a new person. And finally, third, imperturbability, a serene state of internal calmness and self-assurance in both good times and bad. We will discuss these things in other mini courses. Nevertheless, being perceptive and flexible is essential for this process. When working through this belief transformation process, it is crucial to remain inquisitive and observant. We must embrace the possibilities and be willing to accept new perspectives. Just like the previous video, there are several questions that you need to answer at every step of the process. You may pause the video to answer them or copy them from the description below and answer them when you have free time. So let's begin. Step 1. Target your limiting beliefs. First, find out what your desired outcome is and the limiting beliefs attached to it. This will tell you what to target. You may have already done this in the previous video, but if you haven't, the following questions can help. Who do I want to be as a person? What exactly do I need to change? What are my goals? What is currently holding me back from attaining these goals? What beliefs are controlling me? What beliefs are preventing me from the achievement of my wishes? Try to analyze and understand the limiting beliefs that block your personal growth, and then you could move to the next step. Step number 2. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Our beliefs are simply thoughts that turned into opinions, which later developed into beliefs by collecting references. They are not real, but they look real from our perspective. When we change our view and opinion about our beliefs, we start doubting our limiting beliefs as well. That is precisely what we are going to do now. We are going to throw all possible doubts upon our limiting beliefs. You can select one or more limiting beliefs for this step. Here are some questions that will get you going, but you could surely include your own questions. Do I really believe it? Does it sound reasonable? How long have I believed it? When did I not believe this? What pieces of evidence disapprove this limiting belief? In which situation this belief made no sense, but I still followed it? What is the opposite of this belief? How is it useful? Do I find this belief funny? How is it strange? What is humiliating about this? Will this belief somehow make me successful in life? How is it affecting my success plans? How would other people challenge the validity of this belief? What will they think of it? How did believing the opposite of this belief work for other people? What is the value of this? What famous quotes negate this belief? What is seriously wrong in believing this? Why does it make no sense? How would Einstein or Bugs Bunny or miner, Elon Musk, a pebble, a monkey, or an alien think about this belief if he was me? Some of these questions might seem foolish or nonsensical, but these questions are designed to expand our perspective. They force us to think innovatively and creatively. Though these questions make us feel uncomfortable, they will undoubtedly shift our thinking about our limiting beliefs. The more effort we put into addressing these questions, the easier changing our beliefs get. Step 3. Think through the logical consequences of your limiting beliefs. It's now time to admit the drawbacks of our limiting beliefs. Really ponder over the following questions. What negative consequences might I face if I fail to deal with this limiting belief? If I do not change, how will it hurt me physically, financially, emotionally, socially, or spiritually? How will not changing this belief affect my life in short term and long term? How will these consequences make me feel? Why is it necessary to bring about this change right now? Attaching pain to our limiting beliefs will give us more reasons to make a positive change. So while going through these questions, we must let ourselves feel the pain, anger, despair, and anguish. The more suffering we feel, the greater will be our motivation to change. Step 4. Choose a new empowering belief to replace the limiting one. Now it's time to come up with a positive belief to propel ourselves forward. We need to make sure that this new belief is believable. If it's not believable, then it will not assimilate with our minds. Keeping the person we want to be in mind, we must ask the following set of questions from a third person's point of view. What beliefs this person would carry while pursuing his goals? What do they think or believe about themselves and the goal? What attitude do they carry? What will they think about the difficulties they will go through in pursuit of this goal? After achieving or failing to achieve the goal, what will they think? Once we have answered these questions, we should note the advantages of adopting their beliefs. Think about the following questions. What are the perks of embracing their belief? How will this new belief enable me to achieve my goals? What effect will this belief have on my life? How will this belief benefit me in the short and long term? How will this make me feel? How will this belief empower me in the future? What does all this mean to me? Higher the number of reasons we could get, stronger our motivation will be to imbibe this new empowering belief into our behavioral patterns. Step 5. Support your new empowering beliefs. Here we will strengthen our empowering belief by building references for it. Here are a few ways to do that. Find behaviors, decisions, and actions that will affirm this belief. Build habits and routines to reinforce this belief. Notice the stories, documentaries, and films that promote this belief. Search for role models who hold the same belief. Using a symbol or a catchphrase is also a powerful tool. We did the same thing before we started our channel. Our logo symbolizes our values of wholeness, harmony, wisdom, empowerment, and development of consciousness. The catchphrase, "Live Life Legendary," expresses our philosophy of life. We make t-shirts, wristbands, and hoodies with our logo and tagline, strengthening our belief in this philosophy. Another simple yet powerful way to strengthen your beliefs is to find inspirational quotes that support the philosophy behind your empowering beliefs. You can also write them down in your diary or on your phone and look at them whenever you lose focus. The more references and evidence we gather, the stronger our empowering beliefs will become. Eventually, the limiting beliefs will dissolve and our attitude will change permanently. Step 6. Identify your level of determination. We must be determined to take action on whatever we have discussed in the previous step. We need motivation, commitment, and confidence to do this. If you have all three of these qualities, you will find it easy to take the necessary action. Ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how do you fare against the following questions? What's my level of motivation towards taking these actions? How committed am I to make this shift? How confident am I in applying these changes in my life successfully? If we can't score 8 or above in any of these questions, then we need to go back to the previous step and identify the actions we can stick to for changing our beliefs. We must make sure to get at least an 8 for all of the 3 questions. Otherwise, we will self-sabotage ourselves when the going goes tough and end up wasting our time. Step 7. Condition your new beliefs daily. Now that we have committed ourselves to our new empowering beliefs, we are ready to condition them into our nervous system. There are several ways to do that. We can use visualization to help condition our new belief in our minds. It is best to visualize our ideal self every day. Imagine that you are your ideal future self and notice your life, your decisions, your words, your actions, your behaviors, your attitude, your thoughts, and your emotions. Think about how your new belief has changed your approach to a problem and the beautiful results you get out of it. In essence, you are creating a new and better version of yourself in your mind and then transferring that imagined you into the physical world. Everything starts in your mind and then appears in the world. Doing this can improve your self-efficacy as you will cultivate confidence and self-assurance in your capabilities. The second method we could use to condition our belief is anchoring. Whenever we are most aligned to our new beliefs in our visualization sessions, we can create an anchor using a physical action or sensation. Then we can use this physical action or sensation to simulate the same peak state whenever we need it. Thirdly, we can enhance the submodalities attached to the internal representations of this new belief and the supporting references. This will intensify the emotion attached to them and make them stronger. We can also consider emulating role models who demonstrate our new empowering beliefs. We can familiarize ourselves with these people and find out what they are like. What if these people are simply not reachable? In that case, we can learn as much as we can about them through books, interviews, or documentaries. Find out why or how do they do the things they do. Then we can imitate them accordingly. This will help us develop even more references for our new beliefs. In the end, the most important thing is to remind ourselves of the value of this new belief and what it can do for us in the future. Step 8. Make it a part of your life. We must align our environment, thoughts, values, language, behavior, people, etc. with our new empowering beliefs. As long as there are contradictions, we cannot adopt new beliefs. We must make the necessary changes in our lifestyle to ensure a smooth transition. Following questions can help. How can I change my thoughts and attitude to be more aligned with this new belief? Are my values and other beliefs in harmony with this new belief? What changes should I make to my language patterns to accommodate this belief? What behaviors, habits, and routines do I need to develop to cultivate this new belief? What should I change in my environment to cultivate this belief? What other aspects of my life needs adjusting to integrate this new belief? You can also use affirmations to cultivate empowering beliefs, like, I know I'm good enough, I can do this, I'm stronger than I think, I'm capable, I'm smart, I'll find a way, I'm not my mind is my tool, etc. You can either write these affirmations down and read them out loud daily, or use a mobile or a desktop app that will flash affirmation on your screen every time you are on it. I use a free desktop app called Subliminal Messages. It's great. It has hundreds of pre-made affirmations for a variety of goals, and they keep flashing on my screen without affecting my work. I have a similar app on my mobile phone too. It's called Subliminal Pro. The links are in the description. I'm not associated with them in any way. These are just the apps that I have been personally using for a while, and I highly recommend checking them out. Recording your empowering beliefs and playing them in low volume while you sleep can also have the same effect. You can also change these affirmations into questions. Questions are far more powerful than affirmations because they help you focus on solutions. You can change the 4 affirmations we saw earlier into the following. How can I make it happen? What are my strengths or capabilities that can help me deal with this? What knowledge, skills, or attitude I should use while handling this situation? What thoughts or feelings are troubling me right now? How can I create a distance between myself and my mind? When we ask questions, we are no longer focused on what is not feasible to do, but rather on the possibilities available. We become more proactive and take actions decisively. We can still make mistakes, but they don't hold us back anymore. Questions can help us separate emotions from knowledge when analyzing our past experiences, allowing us to truly learn from our mistakes. Step 9. Use your new self-empowering beliefs. Now that we have developed our empowering belief, it is time to use it. We may likely experience some feelings of uncertainty and frustrations at first as we move out of our comfort zone. But with repetition, persistence, and resilience, we will succeed in this task. You might find it helpful to write down your new beliefs in a piece of paper and carry it with you. Read your new belief often until it feels comfortable and natural. I have personally made an image of my top 10 beliefs and set it as my wallpaper on my mobile phone. The process doesn't end here. As you progress, it is important to stay flexible and make course correction as required. You must remember that beliefs are just mental tools you use to achieve a purpose. You must not identify with them. They may work for you now, but they may easily turn into limiting beliefs in the future. So you must be vigilant. It is also possible that some other limiting beliefs may start surfacing. These beliefs were at a dormant stage for a long time. They haven't emerged until now because you haven't had a chance to explore these areas of your life. But once you do, you experience discomfort and resistance. Thus, these limiting beliefs were forced to the forefront. Since you are aware of this process, you will have a step-by-step guide to work through these future limiting beliefs and to achieve your goals and objectives. So these were the 9 steps of transforming your limiting beliefs. Here's a recap. Step 1. Target your limiting beliefs. Step 2. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Step 3. Think through the logical consequences of your limiting beliefs. Step 4. Choose a new empowering belief to replace the limiting ones. Step 5. Support your new empowering beliefs. Step 6. Identify your level of determination. Step 7. Condition your new beliefs daily. Step 8. Make it a part of your life. And step 9. Use your new self-empowering beliefs. And that's that. Congratulations on completing our first mini course on how to change your beliefs. It is really challenging for us to overcome our limiting beliefs. This is something that takes a considerable amount of work and time. This isn't one-off. You are not just rewarded when you go through this process once and then forget it. It's a process that you will need to constantly repeat over and over. We must commit ourselves to long-term change, and changing our beliefs is at the center of personal transformation. Remember that what you believe now won't take you where you want to be in the future. Beliefs should keep updating with the changing times, ideas, and goals. If you don't evolve with time, then your goals may appear like a distant reality. That's all for this mini course. I want to personally thank you for reaching to the end of this course. I know this wasn't an easy course to go through, and obviously we have a long way to go to improve our production quality. Nevertheless, I assure you that we are constantly improving this channel and we are determined to put one mini course weekly. So make sure you like and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications when new videos are premiered. Thanks for watching and live life legendary.